You guys are working it today. It's really impressive, and I think Mindy said it. Mindy, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, by the way. Mindy said, you know, no, Mindy Winder. Well, you're good too. Where's my Uber? All right, there she is. Congratulations. All right. So she said, you know, I'm with the fastest group growing. What'd you say? The fastest. Youngest and fastest growing group, and you guys are growing like lightning. It's unbelievable. In fact, I think it should be lightning presenters. It's really. Let me tell you something. When I came up with the idea, John and I talked about what getting into network marketing meant for the overall business model. We had no idea what we were in for. Truly, people had come into the office. They had pitched us on network marketing. We even spoke to the guys at Herbalife, who now have us surrounded by signs, and you know, because they liked the TV business, the stuff we were doing with infomercials and the flow of customers, and maybe taking advantage of that. And when we first contemplated this, it was, you know, we went about it with hopes and dreams, but you just don't know. Until you open the doors, you don't know. And I got to be honest with you, the first year and a half, we really struggled. And it took, coming up with the game plan. It took finally bringing Shakeology into the mix. But really what it took was getting a critical mass of leadership that could finally give this thing momentum. And when I'm talking about leadership, I'm not talking about corporate leadership, because who cares? It's not where it happens. It doesn't happen at corporate. It happens in the field. It happens with the leaders in this room. You guys are truly doing something phenomenal. When I talk about momentum, we just won this thing called the Rising Star Award that the DSA gives away. That's the Direct Selling Association. Let me tell you what that means. Rising Star Award means that they think that we are the company to watch in network marketing. Whatever, who cares? You know, we just want to be successful on our own. But then we saw some of the statistics that in the US, network marketing is actually going down. For the first time in something like 20 years, they're losing more people than they're gaining. Their revenues are down, their recruiting is down. Guess whose revenues and recruiting is up? Team Beachbody. That's not happening because the company has such great ideas. That's happening because there's a group of people, many of which are in this room, that are so impressive, that so refuse to give up, that are so relentless with this idea that it just keeps growing. You guys absolutely blow me away with your enthusiasm, just your joy, your approach to this, and how this idea that we had a few years ago, 5 years ago, you've taken and made it your own. I mean, I'm really impressed with how this little idea, which, you know, a vision, call it a vision, has turned into a reality that is so much brighter than I could have ever contemplated on my own. You know, again, you think about it, but so many of you have become such, great friends. And I'm learning, when I do social media, and I get pretty enthusiastic about the Twitter and the Facebook and all that stuff, I'm learning it at the same time. And I watch what you guys are doing with it, and I'm just blown away. And I look at it and I go, I think this is going to be bigger than I ever thought it was going to be. My goal at the beginning was, if we could possibly maybe work our asses off, and maybe is there kids in here? Work our asses off, and maybe we'll be $1 billion company someday. Now I'm looking at that and I'm like, someday? That's a foregone conclusion. We're going to hit that. I can see the way it's all working. That's part of my job as CEO. I got to see how this is going. How's it funded? Where's the movement? Where do we need support? Where do we need additional resources? I can see that $1 billion is going to happen. But in an industry that is $18 billion, the fitness industry, an $18 billion business, the weight loss industry, a $60 billion business, and a trend that is 200 million people in this country who need to get healthy and fit, and I know that one company has the solution wrapped up: fitness, portion control, nutrition, and peer support. We're going to go soaring right through $1 billion, and the people that deserve to make that money are you, the people doing the hard work. Meaning, when I say hard work, that's not just about sharing this. I'm I'm talking about the hard work of actually working out, the hard work of being a product of the product. It is not easy. I have gone through 2 90-day programs. When we created Power 90, I did put 90 days together, and we did P90X. I put 90 days together. It wasn't because I love fitness. I don't love fitness. I don't like working out. I'm an ambitious guy. I like to work. If I'm not working, I like to hang out with the family, whatever. So to work out, put 90 days together and actually leave the office and do it, I needed some extra motivation. For me, that motivation was the fact that my before and after photos could make me money. And then when we were like, hey, how can we translate that motivation to other people? That was the birth of what was then called $1 Million Body and is now called Team Beachbody. And you guys are proof that people really do get it. Enough people do get it that we are now over 56,000 coaches strong. 56,000 people. That's like a big number. When it first started out, it was 40 of us in a room, right? I mean, this is almost as big as the first summit right here.